Hello, 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 you guys. It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I've missed you guys. Welcome back, Pisces. Let's see, what is the message that wants to come through for you? So the first card we have here coming out is the denial card. Now, this card is very interesting because as you can see here, there's a hand that is reaching for grapes, okay? And it's out of the person's reach, like they can't get to it, like they would have to like jump or tippy toe or something like that, or maybe they're already in their tippy toes. Either way, they can't reach the grapes. The universe will put things out of our reach or move them out of our life or situations. This could be any sort of thing that has been in your aura that needs to move on and move past. But sometimes what happens is we can get so caught up in like, but no, but I want the grapes. I want the grapes. Like I'm trying to get the grapes. I want the grapes. But what happens is the moment you actually do get the grapes, you go to bite into it. There's just worms. There's bugs. It's not for you, right? So there's a sense of the universe trying to let you know that what is meant for you will be for you. So whatever this thing is, that's got you stuck and feeling like that is meant for you, it's almost like if you have to work so hard for it, in a sense where it's depleting you, it's exhausting you, it's just like, in your own heart and your own gut what is really meant for you. There's times when our words or our conscious will say things to make us believe it, but when you really tap into the feeling of your inner gut, like if you meditated on the question of, is this blank meant for me, is this really meant for me, and you sit with it, your inner guidance, your inner source will come in and will give you the answers that are true, that your body will feel it, you'll know. um we have here, the next card coming out is hope. It's not always easy to have hope when certain things are just presented to you and they look all shiny and great and all magnificent, but it's not what it is. Like I just got an image of there's these coins. I don't know if everyone had them as a child, but it's like these dollar coins, and when you took off the wrapper, it was chocolate inside, but like the way that the coin was so gold, it looked like it was a dollar. So it's almost like um things may not be what it seems, and you might be, I don't want to say tricking yourself, but there's for whatever reason you're trying to reach for this thing. What is it? We have here Four of Cups seat, holding on to something too tightly. We have here the Her font, and we also have here the King of Coins. You're holding on to something too tightly. When you tap into your spiritual self, your spiritual one, um, you'll understand how to have more structure in something that's something about your foundation. Tell me more about this King of Coins. Belonging, yeah. Foundation. There's something about maybe having your roots somewhere, your home, stability. Who do you represent? Just very deep. Like even with this card with the Four of Cups, like they're looking away from all this. I feel like I can smell that food. They're looking away from all this nice food and this beautiful scenery and everything, and they're pouting and they're looking away, and they're not seeing what actually is out there for them, that this moving and shifting out of your life is a blessing. It's just about finding a way to see that. What's going to help Pisces have more hope? We have here, step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. I'm very drawn to the fact of this deep in thought, fella, on the Four of Cups card, and I feel like you're the type of person that probably thinks a lot about things before reacting. We have here someone new is coming, and an important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. And the two birds. Those two birds came up in, whose reading was it? I think it was Cancer's reading. Um, there was a representation of twos a lot. Anyways, this relationship, it could be, it could be a friendship, it could be a partnership, it could be, a partnership with a business. It's going to relate differently to each Pisces, but there's some sort of relationship that's going to come into your life that is going to help you free yourself, and almost like believe more in you. What other messages want to come through for Pisces? We have here the Six of Coins, the Strength card, and we have here the Five of Cups. There's this thing that you thought was yours with this denial card. Um, it really had you heartbroken. Like with the Five of Cups, that's they talk about, saying of crying over spilled milk. The milk is already spilled. You can't go and slurp it up or whatever. I mean, I guess you could, but to each their own, right? But this person is just paying attention to all the cups and all the situations that they have lost, and not still what they have and what they gained. And I feel like that's representing in the Four of Cups card too. There's just a sense of, I feel like almost maybe, why me, why again, why is this happening? But you're gonna have more balance. This connection, this situation with this person who comes into your life, it is going to be a very strong bond. And I don't feel like for everyone it's necessarily a relationship. Um but it, like, as in like partners, lovers, I guess. For some of you it really does feel like it's friends or like a partner for like a business or something. But there's a relationship that in your life that's going to be very important on your path, towards where you want to go. You're going to be finding more stability and feeling like you belong. A lot of strength is coming out of you going through this path and this journey, but it's all about that first step of understanding, what is meant for you will be for you, and having the hope and understanding that, you'll get through this. There's a saying that I'll say to myself, like, when something's happening, I'm like, I understand, universe, that, like, right now it's foggy, I can't see your plan clearly, but I am trusting that this is gonna shift and gonna change. And thank you for helping me to keep having strength to be able to, go through it. Just whatever comes to mind. You know what I mean? Just something to help you, keep that hope. Say mantras, say things, talk yourself through it. Who cares if people think you're crazy? It don't matter. Okay. Um, but yeah, you have something to say, you have wisdom, you're very intelligent. This relationship is going to be very, very important for you to get more balance and stability. Whatever this thing is that you feel is a loss, you're going to eventually notice that it's not. And it all starts with you tapping into your spiritual side a lot more and opening up as well. Okay. Guys, we're going to leave it at that. Remember, at the end of the day, you have your own intuition, your own gut, your own guides, and only you can tell yourself, what is best for you to do, no matter who you get advice from. Wishing you love and light. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Doses.